All right, we're gonna talk about it. Hot topic. We're gonna talk about Dame's teeth. You know, man, they say there are certain people on the internet who are just undefeated when it comes to trolling and just the back and forth banter online. And you know, they say 50 Cent is one of those people who's just undefeated when it comes to the online back and forth, right? I'll take it a step further. To me, the truly uh, just undisputed heavyweight champ of the internet is the comment section. Man, the comment section is just brutal, bro. I mean, man, I don't like laughing at anybody's pain. You know what I'm saying? Um, because let's keep it real. I mean, there's something wrong with all of us. Ain't nobody perfect. You know, like some people are short, some people are tall, some people got hair, some people are bald. I didn't mean for that to rhyme, but I'm an MC. What can I say? Um, but yeah, man, like ain't none of us perfect. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, Dame Dash was I think on IG Live, and he was talking about the little back and forth banter that him and 50 Cent got going on, and while he was talking, his teeth fell out, and so man, again, like I don't want to make fun of the man or try to make a joke about it, but as I was watching the video, man, I went down into the comment section, man, and the comments was just like, yo, man, the comment section. This one dude said, Dame's teeth was like, yo, this dude capping. I'm out. Then somebody else in the comments said, yo, Dame, keep bumping your gums, man. Talk your ish. So look, man, I don't wanna make fun of the man because like I said, there's something wrong with all of us. Ain't nobody perfect. Some people hide their imperfections better than others. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'll just say if I knew I was using some Fixodent or some Poly Grip or something like that to hold my teeth in, I wouldn't be on IG Live anyway. Until I know I had my teeth implanted or something like that, man. But Dame Dash, man, he's for as much of a polarizing figure as he is, man, I got mad respect for him, mad love for him, because at the end of the day, we could say what we want to say about Dame, but Dame is for his people, and Dame, to me has shown a lot of us how to do business and how to be entrepreneurs, and he's very motivational from that point of view. So regardless of what's going on, and you being made fun of and all of that right now, because we've all been made fun of at some point in our lives. You know what I mean? So Dame, I know you ain't gonna let this bother you, man. Just keep being the soldier you are, man, and I salute you, bro. All right, next, I want to talk about Tyrese. As y'all can see back there on the screen, I've been checking out this Tyrese album, man, and it's called Beautiful Pain. And sometimes you hear people say things like classic, throwing that word around when it comes to a person's album, and then you go listen to it and you're like, I wouldn't call this a classic. Well, yesterday I was listening to the radio. I was listening to 107.5 here in Atlanta, and Tyrese was live on the air, and he was at a pop up at a restaurant called This Is It out here in Atlanta. I think they were opening up a new location, and Tyrese came through while they were live on air. They were eating, enjoying some of the food there at the grand opening, and you know they got to talking about this album, and the radio host said the album was a classic. And I had heard some of the songs from the album on the radio, and I really really like them, man. They sound really good. um I can hear that analog vibe they got going on with the music and the live instrumentation, so it sounded really good. But you know I hadn't really checked out the album. So as Tyrese was doing the interview yesterday, he was telling everybody that this album is one of those albums where you don't have to skip a single track. And once again, I've heard many other artists say this, and you go and listen to it and you end up skipping almost every track except one or two. Well, I gotta tell you, man, Tyrese has been putting in that work. I'm a hip hop guy. You know what I'm saying? This album, this R&B album by Tyrese, I gotta say, everything they were saying about this album is true. Classic. Absolute classic. I'm only halfway through the album. I think I'm like 10 or 11 songs deep into the album right now, and I have not skipped a single track. I'm talking about, like the instrumentation, the lyrics, the delivery, it's all fire. I gotta say, like, I think I might have heard a synthesizer on one song, and it wasn't even used very heavily on the song. All of this album takes you back to the days of like Marvin Gaye, the OJs, it just takes you back to Motown. It gives you that feel, man, and just the musicians are just like, it's just, man, it's dope. I suggest everybody go and check this Tyrese album out. Show the man some support. The album is called Beautiful Pain. I gotta say, man, this is one of the best albums I have heard in a very, very long time. So, and you know what else? The other point Tyrese brought up during the interview yesterday, he was saying that he's not making money off of music like that. Again, this is the second time I've heard that this week. He said R&B is not paying the bills for him. He's doing it because he had something to say. And he's doing it because he loves it, and he wants to push the culture of R&B music forward, right? So the album is about his divorce from his wife. And he said, going through this divorce gave him a lot to say. And so he basically wanted the world to hear what he had to say. And man, brother, I salute you, man. Like, this is one of the best pieces of work I have heard in a very long time. He got this song called Bedroom Bully with October London. Man, I love it. Very, very dope, man. You could just feel, you can feel when music is not rushed. It's not just being put together for the sake of making money. And this album has feeling in it, man. I mean, you could feel his pain. You could feel the pain that he went through during his divorce, and that's what music is missing, man. A lot of times, it's all about the feeling, I think that's what music is for. Music is to make us feel things, or to bring forth a feeling about something that you've been going through in your life, and to help you understand that you're not alone. And so, man, again, Beautiful Pain by Tyrese, man. And also he was saying you can go to Tyrese.tv. I did go over to Tyrese.tv, and you can purchase some merch. You can purchase the album on vinyl and things of that nature. So, man, y'all go support the dude, man, because, the music business is all but dead. But I still think music in itself is alive and well. The business may be dead, but music in itself is alive and well. I mean, good case in point right here. I mean, look at the Tyrese album. Music itself is alive and well. So we just can't let the business side of music discourage us from doing what we love to do. All right. So that's all I got to say about that. Now, in my last little segment of today, I wanna do a throwback of some of my music. Today's song is a song that I recorded back in 2004, 2003, 2004, I believe, and the song is called "Oh Lord," and "Oh Lord" is just basically me talking about some of the things that have happened in my life, and it's a prayer. It's a prayer, and I'm basically praying over a beat. This song is not mixed, it's not mastered, it's just raw. I mean, you can hear the rawness in it. Saying the recording engineer, I don't think he knew a lot about the recording process himself. So, and you'll hear the imperfections in the song, but it's very, very you can listen to it. It's easy to digest. It's not too bad. So forgive me if you hear the lack of mixing in the song, but you will. I think you'll enjoy it because the song is saying something. Back then, I was going through some things in my life, and I put them down. I put the pen to the paper and let it out, and I talk to God. You know what I'm saying? And so, check it out. Let me know what y'all think about it, man.
Lord, I need to talk to you. I know you're busy and all. I know you got a lot of prayers that need to be answered. And I know I'd rather talk to you, But things in my life just ain't going right. I just need a minute of your time, Lord. Lord, please don't let me end up in that cell block. Before I go back to prison, I'd shoot it out with the cops, cause I ain't trying to live a life with shanks. Surrounded by drug dealers and brothers that rob banks, Lord. Please don't let me stay broke forever. I got a dream of buying my mother minks for cold weather, Lord. I'm on my knees even though I rarely talk to you. Times is hard, so I'm pouring out my heart to you, Lord. I don't want to carry this weapon, and please tell me that my cousin BJ made it to heaven, Lord. Why I gotta work my fingers to the bone just to put food on the table and keep the lights on, Lord. I wanna have babies, but I can barely take care of myself, so the thought of conceiving a child is crazy. Lord, I ain't finished. Nah, please hear me out, Lord. Come Lord, mom's working 3 jobs, breaking her back, while pops was out in the streets to stripping and cracking. Lord, I thank you for changing his life, but he filed for divorce just so he could change his wife. Lord, have mercy on mom because her heart hurts. They say in everything you do, put God first. Lord, this is my prayer to you. I hope you hear me. I'm talking to you, Lord. Lord, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you, Lord. In Genesis, you said I was made in your image and your likeness. So if they call me G.O.D., would that be righteous, Lord? I got so many questions to ask.